Hello, darlings. Okay, so I've mentioned it before, but with it being spring and time to really go for my plants to start growing and going crazy, I'm going to do some electroculture for my plants. I talked about it, I don't know, it was last summer when I put together my garden tower before. So electroculture is using copper to pull energy from the ether to help strengthen and sustain the plant. You will get larger yields, you will get bigger, better plants, healthier plants, and they're pest
garden tower
resistant.
Update,
Like they're healthy enough that they don't end up with pests. My garden tower last year, I used 0 pesticides and had 0 pests at all. Just having this copper, this is a copper, it goes all the way down to the bottom. And then I haven't put these up yet because I wanted to be able to film it. But copper wire, okay? So what I'm going to end up doing is wrapping
basil. I cut it back and it
sticks with copper wire. You can get crazy and add crystals to them if you want. But that copper on those plants,
mushrooms, they're so yummy.
what? I got a squirrel yelling at me. That copper on these plants is going to make them so much stronger and better. This guy right here, when he was inside over the winter, it's a grape plant, grapevine. This one was doing good. And then I put copper on him. I just touched him to copper and he literally came back to life. And he's doing great. He's about to climb up that guy and be happy. And I'm good with that. So I'm going to throw some copper electroculture stuff together and show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is that grape plant. I just ripped him off of his zip tie that he was attached to. This is a copper wire. What is this? This is, they're calling it a baling wire, but I can't see, like, you know, they're just calling it baling wire, like gauge. And this one is 6.4 gauge. It's a smaller wire. This particular guy, I'm going to go a little bit bigger because we can. And really, all I'm going to do is I'm going to put the copper down into the dirt as far as it'll go, down into the roots. And then I'm going to, on this one, because he's already kind of woody and already has this going, I am going to just wrap this around here. And this, with this bigger wire, is actually going to kind of help make this into a bit of a stake. I don't know. But that's it. That's all that's required right there. Just copper, plant. Now the plant and the copper will do their thing. This guy I've got kind of, and that's all I'm going to do with that. Electroculture. Check back. We'll check back. I'll let you know how it does. This, like I said, this guy was dead. He was a dead stick. And I touched him to copper. And he came back. And then I moved everything outside. And he hasn't been touching copper. But he's got a bunch of new growth and everything. He's a happy little grapevine. All right. Let's do the next one. Okay. So this is a volunteer sunflower plant. I have a birdseed feeder, and one of the seeds planted itself. And I'm all like, fuck yeah. Fun fact about sunflower plants, sunflowers put off some chemical that keeps other plants from growing down around them. So they say if you're going to grow sunflowers, you're going to want them to go so low. I'm not sure that this guy's going to grow to a full big size in this pot. I know sunflowers will work in pots. But he chose this pot, so we're going to let him have it. You know what I mean? Why not? I don't have anything else in it. Nothing else really grows in it. This thing only has one small hole in the bottom, so it doesn't get enough air. It tends to suffocate anything I put in it. It's pretty, but it doesn't function very well for actual plants. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and make this, I'm making this one extra long so that I can keep wrapping him as he grows up. And this thicker wire one I'm loving because kind of can help make things turn into like a little steak, if you will. So, sunflower, he's done. Kind of like that. This, ooh, it actually dried out finally. This is a, let's see if we can get you a little, that's better. Wah, you're about to fall over. This is a turmeric plant, and he has not been happy with me. They grew really, really well, and then all of a sudden they decided, nah, fuck you, I don't want to be here. And I'm like, gee, thanks. So let's see what Electroculture does for it. This Electroculture thing is just one of those things that has been lost in modern capitalism. Fun fact, if you were to use a copper spade, you know, little baby shovels, or like a copper shovel, copper actually, it glides through dirt. It doesn't fight it. Stainless steel, what we use, fights and I'm not remembering the correct word, but it catches, it fights against the dirt. Copper just goes, slides right in. It's like a positive relationship type thing. So that's it, guys. Like I said, you can take some crystals and wrap on there. A lot of people will do that. Crystals, of course, are help to amplify energy and this, that, and whatever. Electroculture, using copper to bring the power of the ether into your plants. Do it. Okay, I got one more grape that I want to do. Like I said, this one was thriving, and then that one was dead, and then I touched that one to copper, and I thought this one was touching copper as well, but for whatever reason, it did not thrive. Now, I did put, as you can see, a couple of little plants here. Those are red or yellow bell peppers. You know, the long, they look like serrano peppers, but long, skinny bell peppers from Aldi. Took the seeds, dried them out, threw them in the ground. I ended up with like 25 seedlings from Aldi bell peppers that I have in random pots everywhere because we'll see what of them grow. So far, these two are growing just fine. But I'm going to use this to see if this guy is truly dead. And even if he's not, he's going to become the stick that my bell peppers get to benefit from. Okay? So we want to make sure that the copper touches the plants. So how do I want to do this? I'm going to go into the dirt. I'm going to come down here. Hello. There we go. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to touch both of these, and then I'm going to wrap. Wheel. Now. Okay. Like I said, that other one was every bit of as dead as this. And he came back. So, we'll see. I got one of these little plants. I want both of you. Stop it. Both of you. Okay. There you go. There's my fertilizer / bug control for these pepper plants. Actually, fertilizer. I have some dandelion fertilizer steeping right now. I just took dandelion parts, basically the stems of all of the popped dandelion seed puffs. What the fuck do you call those? I don't even know. I took the stems of all of those, chopped them up, and put them in filtered 6.0 water, and have let them steep. That's going to be an awesome fertilizer for my plants. Probably ready to go. But anyway. So this is a Christmas cactus that used to be fucking beautiful. But apparently Christmas cactus is tasty to a squirrel. And ever since my dearest squirrely last winter decided that this was the tastiest fucking treat ever,
The last time.
this plant has just gone downhill. So I am excited to see if we can bring him back with some electrical. Again, this was like, I actually had 3 of them in very large pots. They were from my mom, who died. She died in 2014, maybe 2012, maybe. Anyway, I've had them for a while, and then of course the squirrel decided Christmas cactus were delicious. So let's see if we can make this one live. I'll check back. Okay, electroculture, using copper, using the power and the elements of our planet to help our planet. Chemical free. Hug a tree. All right, I love you guys.